Well, there it goes. Man, I love technical difficulties. Makes Monday that much better. Hello, everybody. How y'all doing today? Welcome to our self-quarantine live stream. I think we're on episode number 26 at this point. It's Monday, sometime in April. I think today's the 13th, 2020, and we are still all stuck at home. Woohoo! Welcome to it, guys. We're in quarantine. Yay! So I'm seeing a lot of comments in the room already. Give me just a second to get caught up. I see my friend Laura and Carmen in the room. Looks like y'all are having a nice conversation. Lori Swanson is in the house with us again today. Thank you so much for tuning in. I appreciate y'all being here. I hope you guys are having a great Monday. I hope you all had a fantastic Easter. I think I talked to all three of you that I see in the comments already in the room and whoever else is already on the live broadcast. So I tell you, I was up late last night shooting and editing videos. Wifey worked hard with me yesterday making cooking tutorials for the new YouTube channel. I tell you, I'm having a lot of fun with that. Something I've always wanted to do, and it's fun to break off into something you've always wanted to do. So I'm certainly enjoying that. So I still got to focus on creating content for this channel. I've slowed down a bit with that, honestly, doing a daily live stream. So still definitely room for some edited videos here, but I haven't carved out a lot of time for that lately. So don't hate me too much for that, guys. But wow, it's Monday and it's a chilly willy outside. The weather in Oklahoma, I talk about that a lot. It's been definitely on the up and down a lot lately. We're in a freeze warning. It's supposed to get down to, I think, 30 degrees tonight. It's about 40 degrees outside right now. So not terrible, but it's kind of odd for the middle of April, especially after having thunderstorms roll through Friday and Saturday. Yeah. So Laura says, I loved Karma Kitty on Instagram. Wasn't that a cute little video last night? I was happened to be on the couch watching TV. Dawn had a little Easter basket there, and Karma just decided to go to work on some of the Easter eggs. So I pulled up my phone and that was about the only shot I was able to get of her with that. So it turned out okay. So I'm glad you enjoyed that. So, but man, happy Monday. I tell you what, this has been a crazy day for me. The day job has had me just straight hopping all over the place today. And that's good, though. Today has flown by. Beyond the technical difficulties, I gave myself about 5 minutes to try to get everything set up so I could get online this afternoon. So, but it is what it is. I like to be busy. I don't like to have too much idle time. I like to always be actively engaged in something. And hello, Barbara. How are you doing today? Thanks for tuning in. I appreciate you being here. So Laura's told me what it's like in Michigan. She said it's cold up there. I'm curious what it's like weather-wise for you guys today, because I think it's maybe a little bit oddball for us everywhere. You know, there were two cold fronts that moved in. I'm not a meteorologist, but I watch the weather as much as I can. And it just seems weird again this year. Like everything else, it just seems weird. Definitely can't blame COVID-19 on the weather. Or everybody staying at home, but it's just kind of how things kind of just stack up on each other, right? Yeah. So, and the T spot. Hey, Tracy, how are you? I haven't talked to you in a while. I hope you're doing okay. I had to play Dude, Where's My Car today? So much freaking snow. Well, that's no fun. But I tell you, if I have to deal with the cold, I want some snow to go with it. I want some snow. I want to have something tangible I could pick up and play with and just do stuff if I have to tolerate the cold weather. So I'm low-key jealous. Yeah, I have no problem saying that. I like the snow. I mean, it helps working from home year-round anyway. I don't have to go out and commute in it. I just stay at home and look outside and watch it be pretty. Then literally go outside and build a snowman. I'm terrible at building a snowman. It looks like I don't know, Marshmallow Stain reject. You guys remember Marshmallow Stain from the Ghostbusters movies? That's what my snowman always wound up looking like some kind of bad Michelin man, the one that didn't make it in the commercials. So, yeah. And Laura says, I saw Kinder Eggs in Target and Meijer. So where I'm at in Oklahoma, we don't have Meijers. I'm familiar with that store. I typically see those in the north and east. I want to say starting around Indiana, going all the way up into New York. And out that direction, I've been in a good handful of Meijer stores, but we do have Targets here. I'll have to, next time I go into a Target, I'll be sure to look for those. Dawn got a couple extra in her Easter basket from us. And she got one the other day from her grandparents. So I want some of those for myself. I even kind of like the little toys on the inside of those. They're kind of fun just to kind of, tinker with, put together. So, and Helen is like, thank goodness I no longer drive. So you don't have to deal with this snow then. If there's bad weather outside, the roads are hazardous, you don't have to deal with that. So nothing wrong with that. Let's see. Went from the sky opened up to sunny and 70 this afternoon. There was a tornado warning earlier, but it looks like they canceled it. Holy cow. That makes for an exciting afternoon, right? So I'm kind of on both ends of that here in Oklahoma because I love storm season. I look forward to the excitement of it, where it's exciting to step outside and see a funnel cloud and see it from a safe distance. But you always know there's a potential of loss of life, property damage and other things. There's certainly a downside to it. You don't want to get too excited. They're super cool to see. But at the end of the day, typically when we see one, especially in the metro, it means somebody is in danger. So it's like you get excited, but you're also not excited, if that makes any sense. So it looks like we've got some wide variety of weather here, depending on where you're at. Oklahoma to Florida, all the way up to Michigan. Got a good variety of weather patterns here. And that's to be expected, especially Florida being so far south. It's always warm in Florida. But I tell you, I've been to Florida many times in my life, and this is the time of year where I would like to go, especially even in winter, because it's not so bad there. My job always seems to have me go there from June to August if I get to go, and that's when I don't want to be there. It's just so stinking hot and humid. I'm used to the humidity in Oklahoma and whatnot, but it's a whole other level. You get down south a ways into Florida. So, but it is what it is, right? It's way down south and it's surrounded by the ocean. So it's to be expected. Oh, man. So forgive me, guys. I didn't have a whole lot of chance to plan for the conversation today. I am just straight winging it. Everything that comes out today is just pulling it right out of the sky. So forgive me. I hope you guys stay entertained and keep the conversation going. So I'm going to need y'all's help through this one. And Carmen says, I lived in Texas long enough that tornado watches. Don't worry me. My husband's Maryland coworkers tend to freak out about them more. And oh yeah, they don't get too many tornadoes out in Maryland. In my lifetime, I can't even think of too many hurricanes that have hit the coastline there in Maryland. A little bit touches the ocean. They don't get a lot of severe weather at all, really. Maybe some snow, depending on where you're at in the state. I don't know if you can consider that severe weather. It's just snow, and they have the infrastructure to deal with that, I think, for the most part, right? If they do get a substantial amount of snowfall. So, yeah. So what else is going on in your world today? Anything fun, new, and exciting since we talked yesterday? Anything going on? I don't have anything today. Other than the day job being crazy. Still working on distance learning with the kiddo. Taking on my new role as a substitute homeschool teacher. And again, that's not a horrible thing. It's just different. It's fun and exciting to try to integrate the school lessons in with everything else. So, but it's not too bad. And our friend Gurpreet is here today. Hello, how are you doing? And Gurpreet, if you don't mind, I know we've talked several times, but where are you tuning in from? I tend to ask that. I love to know where people are from, and it gets folks engaged. We get people in from all over the world. Now, we've got several states represented here today. Texas, Oklahoma, myself, I know Michigan and Florida and whatnot. So I love it when we have an idea where everybody's at. It gives us a perspective, things that are going on in the world around us. Our friend Helen is in Connecticut. So, and here in Connecticut, just wait a moment, the weather will change. Oh, understand. Definitely. Washington State, outstanding. I love that. So I got to visit Washington, I think 3 times last year. Every time I was up in the Seattle area, customer I had for my day job was up there. I enjoyed the view. Definitely. It's a beautiful state. And was it last year or maybe 2018 where they had all the wildfires? First time I ever flew in to a city anywhere, and we couldn't see the ground coming down. It was just smoke just coming down. And then just a few seconds before we touched the runway, we could see just flying in through the smoke. It was so intense. It was an experience I'll never forget. Going anywhere out there, it was just horrible. All the smoke that was in the air. It's one thing to see that on the news, But when you get out there, it's like, oh my gosh. Of course, the air quality was bad through all the smoke. It was really quite the experience, and not in a good way. And our friend Lori here is from oh boy, let's see if I can say this. Conshohocken. Did I say that right? Conshohocken, Pennsylvania. Please tell me if I said that right. So our friend Gurpreet, on my lunch break at the pharmacy, saw you live, so came in. Hey, well, thank you so much for spending time with us on your lunch break. I certainly appreciate you doing that. I'm always glad when you pop in here. So I went to Hershey, Pennsylvania, and Gettysburg. So both of those are great places. I've had the chance to visit the Hershey factory in Hershey, Pennsylvania. Gettysburg is a cool spot. I had a chance to visit that once, and they have monuments up where they guess, where Abraham Lincoln delivered the famous speech, 40 and however many years ago. I even forget the name of that speech. The Gettysburg Address. It's in the name. So very, very cool spot to visit. A lot of rich history in that area. I love to take it in and learn a few things. Oh, and yay, I said it right. Woohoo, that makes me happy. So, and Carmen is on the eastern shore of Maryland. Outstanding. So Maryland is another place I love to visit. I'm a huge fan of Old Bay seasoning. Love the Old Bay. Love the not blue lobsters, but the blue crabs. Huge fan of blue crabs. And of the crab cakes you get in Maryland. Oh, man, I'm getting on food again. Sorry, guys. I found a spot, and I forget the name of the town. Oh my gosh, there's a huge casino there now. 10 or 12 years ago, I don't think there was one there, but there's a huge casino now right off the interstate that goes from Washington, D.C. to Baltimore. And there's a restaurant called Timbuktu's. And I swear their crab cakes are the size of a softball and just so much lump crab meat. And just ridiculous, delicious. I'll never forget that place. I would love to get back there again. So, but man, now I want crab cakes. Thanks for that. Thank you for being from Maryland, Carmen. You make me want crab cakes. So don't take that the wrong way. But anytime I see your name come up now, I'm going to think of Timbuktu's in Maryland, and I'm going to want to eat a crab cake. So Laura's Jello pudding pie is up on the Twitter and Facebook. Look them. I'll have to do that. Because I love to look at delicious food. It makes me happy. And Jello pudding pie is just, you can't beat it. It's yummy stuff. So Laura's telling us a lot of paranormal activity in Gettysburg. I stepped on the grass. I could feel the men dying, scared me, and I yelped. Oh, my. That's a really intense experience right there. I can't say I've ever seen or felt anything like that, but goodness, that's a big deal. So it's one of those things, at least for me, going through the museums and spot that are on the old Civil War battlefields. It's it's definitely intense. You try to put yourself, in that place and time and try to understand maybe what people felt like as best you can. And at least for me, it was a bit overwhelming. Very, very sobering experiences. The numbers are staggering when you think about, how many men went onto a battlefield and just went at it. You see 30, 40,000 guys. We don't see it like that nowadays with technology and everything else. I couldn't imagine being in a place like that with 40,000 other people just going ham on each other with the old school artillery and stuff they had back then. That would be, that's scary to think about. So ShopRite has crab cakes, and boy, they are good. See, I'm not the only person in here that likes crab cakes. That makes me happy. And my friend Stephanie Carper popped in. Hello, Stephanie. How you doing? Thanks for tuning in today. I appreciate you being here. So when Gettysburg is supposed to have a ghost regiment, or was at Valley Forge, I have been to them both. So I've not been to the battlefield at Valley Forge. Of course, that was one of the big ones, very historical, spot as well. One of the better known places we see on the History Channel and whatnot, plenty of other places, So yeah, that would be an interesting spot to visit as well. And Laura's telling us, I want seafood now. I always want seafood. I love seafood so much, but now I just really want the Maryland blue crabs. I do. And I even love to buy them. They're small. They're a fairly small crab, but they're so delicious. You go to a restaurant, I was kind of surprised that they had numbers associated with them. And they tell you want a number 2 or number 3, how many pounds you want. And I'm like, I have no idea. First time I ordered a whole crab, I'm like, I don't know how to order this. I just want a couple of these. And so I ordered one. The first time I did, they bring out the brown paper and they rolled it out, give you all the other stuff that goes with it. They just give you the whole crab. And it was not what I expected. And I'm like, I don't know how to eat this. It was a crab and breading. And like, so I got the tools and they gave me education how to break into that dude and go into it. And yeah, so now I'm a fan. This was a good number of years ago. So now it's something that's super messy and you don't go in expecting to stay clean. Of course, they give like the little plastic bib to put on and whatnot. And I enjoy that. That's fun for me just to go, almost said go ham on some crabs. Go medieval on some crabs. Just put on a knight helmet and just get a sword and a shield and just beat up some crabs, get the meat out. And yeah, I love shrimp. They're yummy. Oh, I'll get down on some shrimp. Wifey in our house is the one that's real big into shrimp. And I always tell her she's a cannibal for wanting to eat shrimp. I'm like, honey, you're eating your people. And she gets mad at me. She's like, you eat them too. And I'm like, I do, but they are not Ray size. They are Paquito compared to me. I am not eating my own kind. Like you, honey, you're tiny tot. I said, you are eating your own people there, eating those shrimp. So that's not fair. So I pick on her. I don't mean anything by it. And I tell everybody, my wife, I tell everyone she is my better third. She's my better third. And I pick on her a little bit. You guys have seen her and I together. And she is clearly not my half. I mean, really, she's about my quarter. If we go just numbers, pound for pound. But it's oddball to say, oh, this is my better quarter. Everyone says they're better half. I said, no, this is my better third. She gets a kick out of it. I like it. Anyway, let's see. I have no idea what fast food has shrimp. The last time I had a fast food shrimp, it was at a Captain D's or a Long John Silver's. And, in my opinion, Long John Silver went downhill years and years ago. I don't eat there now. Captain D's to me is not very yummy. But I've seen shrimp at both of those places. So good luck if you find those. There's nothing I would personally go after, but hey, it speaks to plenty of people. They keep their doors open somehow. So, and Lori is talking my language right here. I crave macarons. Extremely good. It's less they have on tap, it is good. I'm a huge fan of macarons. I don't like the mass-produced ones. I've been spoiled to some good bakeries. And you get a macaron, oh my goodness, man. And all the flavors they can put into them. And I like the little pastel colors. A lot of times they come in. They're so cute. And so delicious. So Laura's saying, Gordon's Fisherman has fried shrimp. And it's so good, just heat and eat. Oh, there you go. It's like the little, I guess the people that make the fish planks or the fish sticks, whatever. I guess they have some shrimps. You buy frozen, I guess, pop those in the oven, just go to work. Nothing wrong with that. Hey, our friend JJ is in. Hello, JJ. How you doing today? Thanks for tuning in. I appreciate you being here. Happy Monday to you. So it's a fantastic Monday in Oklahoma. I tell you what, I am ready for this evening, ready to be off work. And I even told the guy today, guys, I've got to cut this one shorter than normal. And I'm not getting off here right now, but I've been going for an hour, a little over an hour. And I wish I had the time I could commit to that today. And I love you all, but I just don't have it. So I've got about 10, maybe 15 minutes left of our social distancing engagement today. And sadly, I've got to pivot right over here, look at another set of screens and keep plugging away at the day job stuff. So good times, right? So very thankful to still be working. I've seen reports over 16 million Americans currently filing for unemployment benefits. And I'm sure that there's similar effects in other countries around the world right now, folks looking to get some assistance in the short term until we get out of this quarantine situation that we're all in. So I'm very thankful to still be working and to be gainfully employed. I feel very blessed and fortunate. Not at all griping. I hope it never comes across that way. So this is interesting. Here it is still Easter. Easter Monday is a public holiday here. Wow. And JJ, I believe you told me you're from Germany, right? So if is that a thing all over Germany, or is that local to the city you're in? I'm curious about that. That's something I did not know. So very interested in that. So let's see here. This might be a typo, Laura. Lori, Inez restaurant has the best macarons. Is that a restaurant name where you're at? Is Inez? I mean, I have no idea. Or I'm curious to know now. And this is also something I've heard about. I'm trying to call unemployment for the $600. I can't get through. And a friend of mine, he's even been on the live stream here with us. His name is Pete. He was talking about that in the state of Maine where he lives, how they are not prepared to handle the influx of the unemployment claims, and folks are getting hung up on, and the folks in the call centers are just completely overwhelmed, and they're just not able to get it. So that's definitely that's a big deal. I'm sure it's like that in other states. They just don't have the infrastructure to help folks out. And the T spot here is saying when your state approves it, you'll automatically get it. So that's certainly a positive. That would be great if it works out like that. I have no idea. I mean, I've had to draw unemployment in my lifetime. I've been laid off twice in my adult years. It's definitely no fun. I had to get on unemployment and utilize some of those benefits till I could find other work. So definitely understand the struggle there. When I was younger, I mean, 9/11, I worked for a company. We built wire harnesses for Boeing, and it didn't take long after that tragedy for Boeing to stop manufacturing airplanes. That almost came to a halt. And of course, that was our only customer, the factory I worked at in Northeast Oklahoma. And so most of us, I think there are 2,000 or 3,000 people in this factory in Pryor, Oklahoma, and most of us got laid off. I was 20 years old. And my first experience with that, just moved out of my parents' house, just starting to get a career path and suffered through that. And then a tech company I worked for in 2008, I got laid off there as well. So I knew I was going to, I expected it, when Google announced, I forget how many thousands of layoffs. Like it was only a matter of time before people in my sector cut out the company I worked for. And it didn't take long before most of us were given the pink slip and went on unemployment then. So definitely understand that it's no fun at all. So best of luck to anybody that's having to go through that. I hope you guys get your benefits as quickly as possible. So, and T-Spot, if you're already on unemployment, which they prefer you sign up online, you'll get the $600. So I definitely hope that's true. I hope they're making it that easy for folks. So Lori says, tried online and I can't get past the verification code. Ooh, that's no good. So best of luck to you there. I hope you're able to get that squared away as quickly as possible. I know that's got to add a whole nother level of stress to everything else. So definitely best of luck to you there. So that is certainly a challenge nobody wants to have to deal with. So give me a second, guys. Oh, okay, good. I wanted to make sure that I was actually going through this microphone here. Sometimes I forget to set this to the mic, and it uses the microphone on the laptop, and that's not exactly the best audio quality. So I wanted to double check that there. So I'm going to circle back to our friend JJ here in Germany. Easter Monday and Good Friday are holidays all over Germany. Most holidays here are nationwide. A few are different per state, and one is in a different city only in Bavaria. Wow, very good. I did not know that. So kudos to you for getting a couple extra days off this year for Easter. I guess you're used to that every year. So that's a pretty cool deal. Let's see here. Hey, Dick, how you doing, buddy? Dick is a personal friend. I've been knowing this guy for a long time. And I know a New York actor has been trying to file for unemployment for 3 weeks. Good grief. That's rough, man. Definitely hope they get that squared away as quickly as possible. And hello, Kathleen. How you doing? Thanks for tuning in today. I appreciate you being here. So happy Monday. I hope you had a fantastic Easter. So, I hear footsteps up behind me. Who is that? Woof, woof. Are you Don or a dog? Uh-oh. Do I need to put you outside? Okay. That's good, Don. How are you today, kiddo? Can you say anything other than woof woof? Okay. Oh, you know they can't see your face from up there, right? You know that? Oh, there she is. Can you say hi to everybody, Don? Oh, that was loud right in my ear, baby. Here, can you use your normal inside voice, please? Can you do that? People are saying hi to you, baby. Can you say hi? Can you say hi like a human? Here, let me hear you.
Hi.
Oh, there she is. Yay.
I like a dog because I wear the dog dress.
Oh, you have your doggy dress on today, huh, kiddo?
Yes.
So look, Laura says hi.
Hi, Laura.
Our friend T-Spot says hi. Can you say hi, Tracy?
Hi, Tracy.
Yay. Can you say hi, Gurpreet?
Hi, Gurpreet.
Woohoo. Yay. Oh, Kathleen says hi.
Hi, Kathleen.
Yep. You having a good day, Sugar Bear?
Yes.
Yeah. Did you have fun with your schoolwork so far?
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, my friend Dick says to scratch behind the ears that doggies love that. Oh, is that a good doggy? Is that a good puppy? Oh, that's a good puppy. Oh, that's a good puppy. Oh. Are you wagging your foot back there like a doggy does? No. Are you being a silly goose? Yes, you are a silly goose. Hey, our friend JJ's YouTube says hi too, kiddo. You say hi, JJ.
Hi, JJ.
Yay.
Woof.
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 So, hey, our friend Gurpreet, she was tuning in on her lunch break. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate it. Have a fantastic rest of your shift. Have a great day. Now, hopefully we get to see you back on a stream soon. Oh, mercy. So you still have schoolwork today, don't you, kiddo?
Yeah.
Yeah, we still got a few lessons, huh, Don?
Yeah.
Yeah, you say that like you're sad about learning.
I wish we could ride my scooter right now.
I know. Oh, Helen says hi too, Don. You say hi, Helen.
Hi, Helen.
Yay, you're so sweet, Don. Thanks for saying hi to everybody.
You're welcome.
I think everybody likes to see you, kiddo.
I think so too. That's why I come out here every day.
Oh, yeah? Oh. So Dick was just saying, I can't believe that my own daughter was once so young. I know, right? It goes by fast, doesn't it?
Yes.
Yep. Hey, look, Don. Nani says hi. You say hi, Nani.
Hi, Nani.
Yay. Good job, kiddo.
I don't know why Izzy calls her Penny.
I don't know.
She just does that.
She just does that?
Now my Nani said, don't call me Penny.
Well, yeah, you don't call your grandparents by their name, silly.
Yes,
Yeah.
dear.
See, that's not polite, is it?
No.
No. We have manners?
Yes.
Yes. So we have manners, huh, kiddo? Yep. Oh my goodness. Oh. Hey, that's remember, that's right in my ear hole, baby. Dawn, help me out a little bit. Thank you.
Doggy.
I know you're a doggy. I get on the doggies for being too loud inside too, huh? Yeah. The doggies get too noisy, they go outside, huh?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
I don't.
Yep.
Doggy.
I know you're not a doggy. You're a Don. Woof, woof. Woof, woof. And so Kathleen's asking here, what's for dinner tonight, Ray? You always make me hungry. So I would apologize for that. But maybe I should. I'm sorry, Kathleen. Sorry about that. But no, it's tonight. So last night we made turkey two ways. So shot recipe videos for each of those. We're using the leftovers for that tonight to make a new recipe. And I don't want to give it away. Again, all the extra video work again is going towards the new YouTube channel, and it's been a lot of fun. I've got a video going up hopefully tonight if I have the time to finish it. And Dawn, her hands show in the video. I'm real big on the overhead shots and just getting the hand action in there. And so I had a recipe that you can definitely get the kiddos engaged in. So it's a lot of fun. Some daddy-daughter time there. Oh, look at this. Oh, we got a new friend here. Oh, is that a kitty cat?
No, she's Taco.
Who is it? Is it what's that cat's name? Is it Taco?
No.
Her name's not Taco Cat?
No, let me tell you what her name is.
What?
Bubblegum Queen.
Bubblegum Queen? But I like Taco Cat.
No. She likes tacos. She just doesn't like to be named tacos.
Oh, yeah?
Or she's going to scratch your face after name for tacos.
Oh. Hey, Dawn, do you know what's cool about the word Taco Cat?
What?
If you say Taco Cat backwards, It's still Taco Cat.
Okay.
Nah.
Cat. Taco.
Taco Cat. Taco Cat. Yay. So the T-Spotter said, my son is obsessed with cats. Yeah.
That's why I bought this.
Oh, that's why you brought it? Oh, okay.
I like kitty cats too.
Yeah. So see, even JJ said it's Taco Kitty. I think Taco Kitty is better than Bubblegum Queen.
Daddy, she likes bubblegum. I almost let her eat bubblegum every day.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, she likes bubblegum.
Oh, man. She likes bubblegum?
Yeah.
Oh, look at this. Oh, man, look at this here. So, Indie Kitty, I'm supposed to be working from home, but tech difficulties are in the way. Ugh, I know, right? So I'm going to gripe about this for a minute. And, I work from home, so I have to get in behind the VPN so I can access, our company systems and whatnot and get some work done. And with the influx of additional people working from home, our systems have been so bogged down. I've had to reboot several times today just trying to maintain connectivity so I could do work. It's like, I lose so much productivity having to reboot and trying to connect to different servers and whatnot just so I could get online. And it's like, But another reason is I keep my hair cut short. So when I do try to pull it out, I just can't grab a hold of it. And it's like, I do this several times a day. But it is what it is, right? So plenty of things to still be happy about. Very blessed individual, very blessed family. So even when it's bad, it's not that bad. Woof, woof. And see, Indie Kitty says Paco the Taco Cat. What do you think about that name, Don Don? No, why not? Because why not? Here, look at this picture, Don. Look at this. So Laura's kitty. See, I'm pointing at the screen for Don Don. See, that's Laura's kitty. And her cat's name is Fiesta. Is that a cool name? Now, can you say hi, Fiesta, in case her kitty's watching?
Hi, Fiesta.
Yay, you're so sweet, Don Don.
Daddy.
What?
Yeah.
Whoa, that was a loud meow. Don Don, baby. When you put your face next to my ear and you make loud noises, it hurts so much. It hurts my ears, baby. I love you, but that's owie for me. Okay, baby. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. Oh. So Stephanie says, I'm going through the same thing with my day job. More people than ever trying to log into our internal company servers, and it's just crazy. Yes. And let's see here. So my mother, Dawn's grandmother's asking, is it different now that they were from home when they worked at a business? Still internet time, isn't it? And honestly, no. When you're in, a building working somewhere, you're not connecting over the internet to get to devices. Everything is connected locally. So when you have people that are normally all connected locally to a system, and now those people are all using the internet to get in, you're using a much smaller pipeline to access the data. And when more people are accessing those pipelines, it makes it slower for everybody. So typically, a lot of these companies, we set up a VPN client for people that work from home so we can get in safely from our home networks. And so they have smaller throughput for us teleworkers because people that are connected don't have to utilize a VPN. They're already logged in securely on the local network. And so, again, more people using the VPN where it's not designed for that, it slows it down for all of us. So it's internet versus internet. So LAN versus WLAN. Some of those things come into play there. But no, it makes it much more difficult for all of us working from home. So let's see here. Kathleen is asking, so when does everybody think that horrible pandemic will be over? Oh, gosh. So I saw a cool graphic online earlier today. I spun over just to take a look at a few things, and I saw a projection done by Morgan Stanley, and they're showing that the expected peak of new COVID confirmed cases is set to be at the end of April and start the downhill curve as we go into May. So hopefully that projection has some level of accuracy to it. I certainly hope so. But it looks like it's going to be up until summertime before it really starts to get back to normal as far as new cases is concerned. Again, I hope that that's not accurate. I hope it's much sooner than that. But I am not a professional at any of this stuff. I'm forced to rely on data that's given by companies like Morgan Stanley and hope that what they come up with is accurate. So yeah, let's see here. I have to study for my PPL written test. So PPL, what is a PPL? So off the top of my head, I have no idea what that is. Maybe I do and just don't know it. And hey, our friend Albert is in the house today. How you doing, Albert? Albert's tuning in from Pennsylvania. How's it going, buddy? Only have 6% battery power on my phone, but wanted to show support for the Super Ray and Dawn show. Now we just need a wifey cameo. We'll watch replay. All right, so wifey, again, she's been working a lot of extra hours lately through the COVID stuff. We know she's in the healthcare industry. So she has not been home near as much lately, bless her heart. She's been working a lot of long hours. So no cameo today, my friend. So, and hey there, Flying Falcon. So Stephanie's saying hi to a friend. This is another thing I love so much is when folks start talking to each other in the comment section. I absolutely love that. That's the point of this. We are breaking the boundaries of social distancing or using the power of the internet to bring people together when we're completely separated otherwise. So thank you all so much for that. I appreciate it. So let's see if we start social distancing early, throw those predictions out the window. Absolutely. We got to hold the line. And, but seriously, this is, the only time in my life I can probably expect to be a superhero by sitting on the couch doing nothing. Right. I tell this to Dawn. It's like, kiddo, we are saving the world by staying home. And I try to break it down into terms that a 6-year-old would understand. She knows COVID-19. She knows the coronavirus. She understands the severity of it. And but explaining to a kid is like, we're helping the world, like quite literally, by not going out and exposing ourselves to it or being exposed to it. So what little we do out of the house, we don't really get out of the car. Now I go to Dunkin' Donuts drive-thru. Again, we got our daily Dunkin'. I pay in advance on my cell phone, order on my cell phone, pay on my cell phone. I don't exchange cash, don't give anybody my card. And they hand us our drinks. I make it a point to not even touch anybody's hand. I don't want to do that. So I got stuff in the car, do my best to wipe it down every time just to make sure. You can't be too careful nowadays. It's damn ridiculous. But it is what it is. So, it's hard telling a 6-year-old kid, like, sorry, kid, you can't go anywhere. You can't play with the neighbor kid that lives 3 houses down. You can't go see your grandparents. It sucks. It does. But by doing our part, we are helping to flatten the curve. And I tell everybody that's doing that, y'all are superheroes. That is your superpower. Netflix and chill, binge eating, saving the planet. Just please recycle. So, and not trying to jump on a global warming bandwagon, but we're starting to see the effects of people not being out so much. Like if we just look around, we're seeing evidence of the earth cleaning itself to some degree with people staying at home, right? So we saw the waters in Venice clear up. We've seen, the reduction of pollution in China because they're staying at home. So not only we're saving our own lives, maybe there's a net benefit for the planet with this as well. I'm no scientist. I don't know all this stuff for a fact, but when you see things, it's like, maybe there's a few things that we could be doing better. And maybe this will, give us some lessons learned, some definite takeaways. And Dick is saying here, the Himalayas are now visible from India. So we know India and China are some spots that definitely suffer from poor air quality as a result of human activity. So definitely some takeaways here. Again, I'm not jumping on a bandwagon or soapbox. Just like let's look at a few things and see what maybe more or less might be into it. But definitely some lessons learned, some takeaways, and action items for all of us. So, but guys, I'm rolling up on the 40-minute mark. I talked about it earlier today. I just don't have the bandwidth to keep this going as long as I would like to today. I definitely have a lot of work yet to complete before I get to step away from my office today. So, guys, I love you all so much. Thank you all for being here. I appreciate each and every one of you guys. If you're a member of the Ray family, I say it literally every video. I love and appreciate y'all. Thank you so much for being here. I hope you all have a fantastic rest of the Monday. And if you happen to be tuning into this for the very first time, I would love to invite you into the Ray family. You can hang out with me and Dawn and everybody else that's here from around the world. Say hi. All you got to do is smash that red subscribe button. And whoa, I wasn't expecting you home at all right now. Hey, pop in here real quick. Say hi. Like, I really thought you'd be in around 5 or 6 tonight. So, wow. Wifey's here. Oh, well, no, I'm jumping off early today, actually. I got a lot of work to do. So anyway, say hi real quick, Wifey. I was just signing off. So there's Wifey. She made her cameo. And so thanks again, everybody. I appreciate y'all being here. Have a fantastic day. And I'll do my best to keep this going at 4 p.m. Central Standard Time. Unless something comes up that's just too pressing, and I'll have to reschedule to do something different. But until then, have a great day, and I'll see you all tomorrow. Have a good night, everybody.